Our void of vitality isn't filled when they tell us how they're too strong to be like us. I don't matter. I equated pretty with worthy of love. Have you ever felt like you're one person trying to be too many people just to find one person to love you? Not enough. We have to be the ones to save ourselves. It's more painful to stay the same than it is to change, where I no longer seek the validation of my worth through the lens of others. Dissolving the Anchor is an artistic memoir that expresses what so many of us can relate to experiencing, whether it's judgments, loneliness, not fitting in, feeling unlovable, lost, not enough, empty, or hopeless. From the age of 5, I started battling these thoughts of doubting my worth. And I just, at the age of 16, I couldn't rationalize there being a reason for me to keep existing. And when I survived my suicide attempt, I made the choice to always face the sources that birthed my fears, my self-doubt, my anger, my negative assessments of my intersecting identities, lack of confidence, the belief that I don't matter or I'm not good enough, in order to have those teachings and experiences lose their power over me. When we're aware of what has taught us to have these self-defeating and self-depreciating views, we're then able to know what areas we need to emotionally heal and grow from, so we can minimize or stop making limiting and self-sabotaging decisions based on not loving ourselves. We all have our different methods for keeping ourselves in control when we feel our foundation cracking. I take a deep breath and count. This realigns my heartbeat and restores my mind with peace. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or depending on how deep I'm falling. 1, remember you were born so you matter. 2, use everything that comes into your life to build you up. 3, forgive yourself and others. 4, choose to love yourself. You have everything to live for. I am aware that we can't just stop being or feeling depressed or suicidal. This book is for those of us who are in a headspace where we're feeling how we do because of circumstances we may have and we're ready to resolve them. I share my stories to exhibit how past experiences puppeteer our present life so we can liberate ourselves from past pain and overcome battles currently holding us back in order to be free to live a life that we choose that brings more happiness. Since I have been down in that empty space, and if you're currently there, I would love to offer you my self-glued together arms with cracks still visible but no longer breakable, durable arms to hold you up when you feel like you're falling. And how my vocal cords, no longer bound in insecurities, speak resilient words, letting you know what it feels like to wake up without an anchor to your ankles, so every time you make it out of bed, that will not be your biggest accomplishment. But it's up to you to find your way. Any guidance we seek is within us. Our compass is etched in our soul to form a path leading us out of the maze of deception where we lost ourselves so that we can find ourselves again, because we are all reaching for peace like fallen angels trying to find our way back home. My memoir offers stories and guidance meant to inspire you to realize what power you have within you as well. Because when we're liberated and knowing our worth, along with our potential to get through hard times, we're empowered to take control of our life and cultivate a life that we prefer to live. So this book is for you if you want to realize that you're not alone in having these challenges when it comes to social, emotional, and mental wellness. If you want to know how to alleviate your emotional distress, want confidence in who you are, know that you fit in and that you belong, know that you're enough, want to be aware of why you're making the choices that you do, want to realize your ability to be the one causing the effect that you want, be empowered to change what you cannot accept, and be happier or feel more free in being true to who you are. Stop counting barriers to your flight and start counting on yourself to not crumble in defeat. Start counting the times you stood back up or kept standing, faced your nightmares, spoke your truth, lived your truth, and turned I wish into I will, I did, I am, and turned please love me to I love me. Because that is where your strength is, that is where your courage is, and that is where your power lives. That is who you are. 1, remember you were born so you matter. 2, use everything that comes into your life to build you up. 3, forgive others and yourself. 4, choose to love yourself. You have everything to live for.